Welcome back, everyone. Do you want to know about population and sample in data collection? If so, watch the complete video to know everything about it. This presentation explores data sampling and sources in research, highlighting the importance of choosing between primary and secondary data. It explains various collection techniques, the difference between census and sampling, and how to determine sample size. You can learn with visuals illustrations on how samples represent populations, ensuring efficient, accurate, and meaningful research outcomes. Ever wondered where researchers get their data from and how they decide how much is enough? Let's decode the science behind sampling, sources, and population. Before diving into the video, let me introduce you some key elements of sampling in research, emphasizing the need to understand data foundations before choosing methods. Pause the video to learn the definitions of data, interview, observation, questionnaire, primary, and secondary data. These key concepts highlight the importance for aligning data collection with research goals and differentiates data collection. Primary data are freshly collected by researchers for specific studies via surveys or experiments, whereas secondary data are pre-existing, sourced from libraries or archives, and reused with citation. For example, the population census data of a region, state, or country are primary data for governments but secondary for researchers using it later. The key sources of secondary data like government reports, institutions, and private records stresses the need for careful evaluation of reliability and relevance. It distinguishes between documentary, paper, and electronic formats, further dividing them into published and unpublished types, guiding researchers to use existing data effectively and responsibly. The published secondary data collected from different sources such as government, international, and semi-official publications. It highlights their value in providing statistical, economic, and social data for research. Published CSO reports, World Bank data, and estate record sources offer accessible, credible information essential for informed, comparative, and sector-specific studies. Published secondary data sources from government-appointed committees and commissions provides and produce detailed investigative reports, and private publications like newspapers, journals, and industry reports. These sources offer valuable insights for researchers, with approved official bodies providing authoritative data and facilitate private entities contributing timely, specialized information across diverse academic and commercial fields. The unpublished secondary data sources like internal records, diaries, and transaction logs. Though not publicly available, such data offers rich, specific insights for niche research. Access often requires permission, but it's a cost-effective alternative to primary data when verified for quality and relevance. Sources like factory logs and estate rainfall, growth, productivity records facilitate researcher to gain access to a vast, accurate dataset, enabling efficient output. The primary and secondary data can be collected through using census and sampling methods in data collection. Census studies the entire population for complete accuracy, while sampling selects a subset to infer broader trends. For example, information from all astronauts living in a space colony comes by census method, whereas if you collect only few spaceships from all will be sampling method. So, in sampling method, researchers define a target group which represents the population, gather data, create samples when full coverage isn't feasible, and draw conclusions, balancing precision with practicality and resources. Let's take another example to understand census and sampling methods. Suppose a study aims to analyze TV ad impact on children in a city. Now, the census involves collecting data from every child, although offering complete accuracy but high cost and long time. But in case by, sampling conducts the study with a smaller representative group, making research more feasible while still allowing generalizations about the entire population. However, despite its cost per data, the accuracy of information's by census method data collection is preferred as it have high validation. Data collection via census ensures comprehensive data collection by covering every individual in the population, eliminating sampling errors. Census data are highly reliable and accurate, making it ideal for studies requiring precise counts, such as child labor, gender distribution, or educational statistics. The initial census surveys, either conducted by government machinery or government-funded data collection, create robust baselines for future studies, enabling trend analysis and validation. For critical topics like national demographics, only census methods provide the absolute counts and detailed breakdowns needed for accurate policymaking and resource planning. As census is not feasible for any institutional research which are with limited fund and defined time limitations, research scholars' most trusted method is sampling technique. How to determine optimal sample size in research is crucial to make it efficient and free of significant errors. Key factors like available resources, population size, study purpose, analysis complexity, and population diversity determines the sample size. Larger samples improve accuracy and confidence, but require more effort. Opting smart, optimal method balances precision with feasibility, ensures meaningful, statistically valid results tailored to research goals. Again, the sample size determined can influence precision, population variance, and confidence level. Higher accuracy and variability require larger samples. By using statistical formula, sample size can be calculated with estimated percentage of the population possessing the attribute of interest, with respect to desired accuracy level, and population size standardized at a confidence level. So, that's all for today, folks. Please comment if you find this video helpful. Your valuable feedback, emphasizing collaboration in making research more interesting. Encourage us by like and share, and don't forget to subscribe for updates. Thank you.